Hey everyone, hope you're enjoying these crazy videos we've been making here lately. I want to interrupt this one for a few seconds to talk about Black Friday. I only do one sale a year, and it's the Black Friday sale that we run Black Friday through Cyber Monday over that 4-day period. There are three main things I think you should be telling your significant others that you want. You want this, the Mirka. You want the Mirka polisher. We're running the first time ever. Krenzla allowed me, and they came up with a promotional item where this is 127 bucks off. You want to replace whatever vacuum you got for the OG vacuum. These are the three newest things, or one oldest thing, two newest things we have in the store that I'm in love with. We're running 10% off, free shipping. I think it's over, what, 100 bucks is normally how we run it. All the stuff will be on the website on the banner image and tell you what the offer is. And then inside the Hex members will have some special promo pricing as well as priority in shipping. So make sure to go to obsessedgarage.com, check it out. Thanks for all your support. It's you guys buying stuff on days like the Black Friday weekend that allow me to make all these videos and hopefully teach you something, teach myself something, and we can all learn in the process. Thanks for your support. Go to obsessedgarage.com. Alrighty, happy Sunday morning to all of you. I'm gonna go for a little jaunt in the GT3. It's 7:35 in the morning. Already woke up, did a workout, cold plunge, organized all my new coking tools. I'm over here at the garage, and so I've gotten a lot done this morning. That's what happens when you get up at 4 in the morning. The schedule seems to be rather chaotic, or actually the opposite of chaotic. Seems to be rather efficient, I should say. Going to sport, turn the sport suspension off. Of course, I now have the Dundon exhaust, so Dundon center, titanium center. I have their sport headers and cats. Just check my tire pressures, see where we're at here. Okay, good. I had to plug one of the darn tires. Gotten a nail in it, of course, in the first 50 miles. That's the way it goes. So I'm back for a couple of days in between days at the LZ Project. I'm going to start living there starting this week. It's Thanksgiving week, so I'll probably come home Wednesday and then spend Thursday with the family, and then we got to shoot a live stream on Friday morning for Black Friday, and then back to LZ's, and I'll be there for the foreseeable future. But I wanted to shoot a wash and talk today on the Evo. But I figured I got the cameras. These new GoPro Hero 12 Blacks are really good. So since I got them out. I'm going for a little drive. Forced myself to go take a little driving therapy this morning, and bring you with me. Why the heck not? Well, car's nice and clean. It's been raining for a week straight. I now have 275 miles on the car, so still not very many. I've been driving the Evo a lot, so I think I'm like 2,600 miles on the Evo, so I've put about 600 miles on it. I've good news, been driving to the gym every day. My circle is expanding, and my hope is to get rid of driving these stinky old cars. I hate the Evo. Let me rephrase it. I don't hate it, but you drive something like this, and you're like, why in the world would I ever want to drive a 2005 $30,000 car? It's just not, it's not for me, which I knew, but it's accomplishing the goal. It's the beater. I'm probably going to do a pretty crazy joint giveaway this summer, where winner gets to choose which car they want. But I'm going to do the E36, and I'm going to do the Evo, and it's a giveaway to get me in all Porsches. So I think I want to just be rolling Carreras and GT3s, and so I really want The 2016, so a 991.1 GT3 RS. Oh, camera restricted. Okay. Don't worry, I got my own camera. I think my GoPro's blocking the camera system. I didn't know there was a camera system. There's my house. So you can see it's only like 1.75 miles or 2 miles, something like that, from my garage to my house. But yeah, 991.1 GT3 RS. I should have bought that Carmine red one. Just wasn't the right time because I knew he was going to be buying the building. And then I want a GT4 RS. And then I think I want either like a 50th, like a 2015-16 50th anniversary, or a 2015-16 GTS, Carrera GTS, or a Carrera S of some sort to be my quote-unquote beater car. And then I'll keep my E92, and then I'll be living the darn Porsche BMW dream. Sprinkle in some variety by doing, a giveaway car here and there. I'd love to do a Nismo GTR. I'd freaking love to do that, and the new one. And then I've been talking about it for years, but a Gen 2 Acura NSX, maybe even a Type S. Prices on those seem to be coming down. I have the Lotus Emira. I think the Emira is probably going to come and stay. And I actually have 2 of them. So Mike has an allocation and I have an allocation. So I don't think Mike wants it. So I'm going to buy his car. And then what I may do is do a giveaway on one and keep the other. I'm not interested in being the giveaway channel. So I'll do some giveaways, but most of the time not. Even though I don't have to lift, I still tend to lift. Because you can no lift shift this. Yeah, this car is so freaking good. GoPro's squeaking out there. So I wonder what this shoulder cam is able to capture. So anyway, I'll talk about this in the wash and talk, but the building is under contract, so I think we're good to go. There's no inspection needed. We know what we're doing. We're doing the roof, we're doing the parking lot, and I'll talk about inside the hex. I'll talk about all the statistics, all the numbers. If you're interested in that, go become a member. Crap, this is so good. Like driving a darn Evo around and get into this thing is a gosh darn dream. I think the thing that's going to help me in the Evo, I got to get it lowered, get the wheels on it, and just get moving on that. We'll just do a little out and back here this morning. Yeah, so the terms though on the building, if you're not familiar, there's it was the old bank operations center. The building's 18 years old, it's 25,600 square feet. has tons of offices that I need to remove a good portion of them, but the bones of it are perfect for what I want to do. And so I'm going to sell my building that I have, or curated, where I have 6,000 square feet up on 42. I'm going to end both of my leases on the Yarn building and OGHQ, and then I'm moving all of the stuff into one spot. And I'm closing on December 31st. Talk about adding a little bit of chaos. That's what I do. I feel good though. I feel really freaking good about all of it. Like, I knew that the building was the right thing to do when I thought about, well, it would be a relief to just not do it, right? So it would be nice to just not have to think about coming up with that money and then, but I thought in a few weeks I'd be regretting that decision big time. I would especially be regretting it when I was spending $2.5 million to build a building that's a third the size, because this is a screaming deal. And it's gonna really work out. Just wait till you see this. I think you guys are gonna have a lot of fun the next couple of months if you're following along, watching what we're up to. I'm hoping it's super interesting videos and sharing what's going on. And what we're up to. But I want to keep, every time I come home, make sure I'm keeping up on my driving and continuing to improve. I started taking methylated multivitamin and a methylated vitamin B12. I do have a call set up at some point here, it's not scheduled yet, with Gary Brecka to analyze my genetic makeup, supplement to that. And then eventually do some workups to figure out, okay, where are we at? Where do I need to change dosage? Where am I, abundant, or where am I deficient? And what's the next step? I think and many of you have surmised this, I'm sure, but I think the combination of goofy flours and sugars and junk, and then not being healthy, or as healthy, compared to the average human, that's pretty decent. Since when do I do average? And then hopefully I don't have that angst response, it doesn't come. And then if I continue to do this, continue to go out, drive, and have good positive experiences, I've been thinking less and less and obsessing less and less about it, which just means that eventually I'm going to be able to go rip the mountain roads and get my freaking life back. It's going to be awesome. Many of you have been sending me different Japanese denim and some different different shoes and stuff like that. I appreciate that. I've been shopping a little bit. I need to hang tight because I think I'll probably end up in a 34 size. I'm at a 36 right now. I'm probably more like a 35. The 36 is getting a little loose, but I don't want to buy a bunch of fancy stuff and then not fit in it. So yeah, I've been starting to dig into different styles. I don't know if my Rancher, my Rolex Real Man style is working for me. We'll see. But I think, I don't know, man. I think that I'm going to continue this carnivore heavy, carnivore plus. When I get down to like 210 or so, I'm 218, something like that right now. When I get down to 210 or so, I think I'll probably start adding in fruit, but stay heavily meat, fruit. And I honestly think that my brain is allergic to enriched, flour. Thanks to Reggie, sent me an email saying, hey dude, I'm just kind of sort of confirming what I just started to figure out, which is that folic acid treated flour, which is in everything, pasta, snacks, chips, everything, is what I can't process, and so then I end up with toxic levels of folic acid in my system. Now this is just all conjecture here. I wouldn't actually test to this, but I think that that's the reason. So supplementing, making sure I have proper B vitamin levels, having folate in my diet through supplementation, getting a proper methylated multivitamin, eventually hopefully getting off of, I'm still on a baby dose of Luvox, so I'd like to get off of that completely, and then some of the other supplementation from Andrew Huberman's probably, I don't know if it's placebo or if it's helping or hurting, but I feel the best I've ever felt, probably ever in my entire life. And then this is magical, coming out here and doing this. Doesn't get much better. The only thing that would be better is if I was in the Georgia mountains and then the Carolina mountains ripping the roads in this car, or in my 16 RS is really what I want. And then someday, if we continue to do really well and if the business continues to take off, it'd be great if I would love to get the 992 RS. And just be Porsche heavy, and then pick the keys. Which Porsche keys do I want to grab today? The Adam LZ project is going really well. We're on schedule, if not slightly ahead of schedule, to get it done in about 45, 50 days, 60 days at the most. Probably get it done in 45, but we'll have to come back several times to finish some stuff up, because I'm sure there'll be some stuff that won't show up, or we'll be waiting on, or we chose incorrectly. Oh wow, building a new barn. Bought that house. But the point of doing this, other than to gain thanks to all of you new LZers LZ followers that are here, hopefully you'll be my followers too, but I know I talk a bit more grown up and it's a little slower paced, but I'd hope that you'd hang around and continue to watch this stuff. But I would love to, I think I'm gonna stay in my house for a while. So I would really, really like to do the floors, do the kitchen, and really, do new doors, really make my house nice since I'm gonna stay there, and then develop some things and some products and things like that along the way. I want to add a hydrogenation station and a zip hydro tap for water and ice. Man, this exhaust really is perfect. You get a little more volume with the non-titanium center section, but it's nasty, but not too nasty. But yeah, I think white oak, white plank, white oak flooring, and a new modern kitchen, with really high-end cabinets, doing all these sick appliances that I'm working on and developing, or not developing, but developing a knowledge base of, is something I'm really interested in doing in my own house. We'll probably do Laurel's kitchen sometime this year as well. We've got to do Mike's outdoor kitchen, Lena's outdoor kitchen, which is my old house. So we got a bunch of projects to do in the destination OG side of things, which I think many of you are going to be interested in. I know I'm interested in it. The tool project is going really well. Koken is amazing. So I just knew as soon as I opened the box of all the different sockets and I was able to put hands on. It's for me for sure. And so I have the Knippix catalog sitting right here, which I just got. I just finished the Stahlwelle catalog, so I've got to order those, all the wrenches and things that I'm interested from them. And then we're going to start to figure out our foam situation. So shoot, I might have my tool solution done by the end of this year. Not done forever, but at least moving ahead. Rousseau, best cabinets ever, man. Best cabinets in the world. And then we had some really great conversation with ProSlat about having an OG version of a mid-tier cabinet line, possibly to replace Sabre. I'll talk about it on Inside the Hex more, but I've got once I get through this LZ project, or at least get a little further into it, I'll start digging into how we're getting to Canada, UK, Australia, EU, Philippines, West Coast shipping operation. So I think I'm going to execute on all that inside of the next 24 months or so. I'll explain how I'm going to do that, which is going to speed up the process for me to get all of our different products set up internationally. We should also have built Hamburg here stateside in the next few weeks. So touchless will be coming in containers, and then a bunch of the whole build hamper line. I love this so much, this car. Porsches in general. The stereo's half done, or a third done. The speakers are in. You don't want these speakers unless you're going to do the amplifier. It really is a little bit brighter, maybe a little bit better sounding than the stock drivers, but really the key is going to be driving them with a proper level of amplification. So the Helix amp is something that's going to make a big difference. But I just have to get that done. And then the tune. I'm in no rush. I'm not in a rush in any of this stuff. And that's what's changed so much with me, is that I've got a lot on the go. I'm enjoying it. I'm living in it. I'm living right now in the car. I'm not thinking about, or really worrying about and obsessing about the future every frickin' 5 seconds. Today's workout was today's workout. Tomorrow's workout will be tomorrow's workout. Stop obsessing about the future. Think about today. Stop reminiscing about the past, and I can live an amazing life. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Chasey, we lost Chase one day. He disappeared. Some lady picked him up on the road because he was out running around on the main road. We found him on Facebook. He was gone for half a day. Kids were crying. Everybody was so sad. Anyway, thanks for being here. You LZ guys, if you made it through the video, always courtesy rev when you get home, even if the kids are sleeping. See you soon. Hey, what's up everyone? Best pressure washer of all darn time is on the first promotion I think they've ever run. It's $127 off, starting November 17th, running through December 1st. Go to obsessgarage.com. We have all the packages available with all the accessories to make this the best car washing experience you've ever had.